My name's Jake Turner, and I'm just a regular guy who thought he had life figured out until about 3 weeks ago. I'm 29, been married for 6 years, and up until recently, I was grinding away at 2 jobs to keep things afloat. Day shift at the lumber yard from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., then nights at a gas station from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. 6 hours of sleep, if I'm lucky, then back at it. Why? Because my wife, Lori, wanted to chase her dream of opening a bakery. It's been bleeding cash for 2 years, but she swore it was about to turn a corner. I believed her. I believed in us. October 18th was our 6th anniversary. I'd been planning something special for weeks. Managed to trade shifts at the gas station so I could get home by 5 p.m. instead of stumbling in at 3 a.m. like usual. Stopped by this little Italian joint downtown, Russo's, picked up 2 plates of lasagna, garlic bread, and tiramisu. Dropped $150 on it, which stung, but it was worth it for Lori. Got a bottle of that red wine she likes, a dozen roses from a proper flower shop, not the wilting ones from the gas station cooler, and even swung by the hardware store for a new picture frame. Wanted to surprise her with a photo from our honeymoon in there. I was feeling good, man. Tired as hell, but good. I pull into our trailer park around 4:50 p.m., my old Ford rattling over the gravel. Lori's car's there, and so's our neighbor Mitch's truck in the visitor spot. Nothing odd about that. Mitch is a decent guy, late 30s, works construction. He's helped Lori move flour sacks into the house when I'm not around. We've grilled burgers together a few times, shot the breeze over beers. Just a normal dude, or so I thought. I'm hauling the food, wine, flowers, and that frame up the steps to our double wide, trying not to drop anything. The front doors open a crack, screen doors latched, but I can't hear voices inside. Lori's talking, and I figure she's on the phone or something. I'm about to nudge the door open when I catch what she's saying, and it stops me dead. He's such a loser, thinking all those hours at that stupid gas station make him some kind of hero. I'm just glad I don't have to fake it anymore, you know? Her voice is sharp, mean, like she's spitting the words out. Then Mitch chuckles, deep, smug, and says, "You deserve way better than that, Lori." And she laughs, this cold little laugh, and goes, "Oh, don't worry, I've already got it handled." My chest goes tight, like someone's sitting on it. I'm standing there, arms full of anniversary stuff, and it's like the world slows down. I hear her say it again in my head, "I've already got it handled," and it's the way she says it that guts me. Proud, happy, like she's been waiting to rub it in. I don't know how long I stand there, maybe 10 seconds, maybe a minute, but it feels like forever. Part of me wants to barge in, yell, throw the lasagna at the wall. Part of me wants to just sit down and cry, but I don't do either. Instead, I push the door open real quiet, step inside, and set everything down on the kitchen table. The roses, the wine, the food, the frame, all of it. From where I'm standing, I can see them in the living room. They're on the couch, not touching, but close. Too close. Her hands resting on his knee, and she's looking at him with this soft smile I haven't seen in months. I don't make a sound. Just back out, pull the door shut, and walk to my truck. My hands are shaking so bad I can barely get the key in the ignition. I drive. No idea where I'm going, just driving. Phone starts buzzing in my pocket. Lori, probably, but I don't look. By 7 p.m., it's buzzing nonstop. I pull into a Walmart parking lot, turn it off, and sit there staring at the dashboard. 6 years. 6 years of busting my ass, skipping sleep, eating gas station hot dogs for dinner so she could have her bakery. And she's sitting there laughing about it with Mitch, calling me a loser. Around 9 p.m., I end up at this rundown motel off the highway, the Pine Rest. $40 a night, cash only, smells like mildew and regret. I check in, flop on the bed, and stare at the ceiling. It's 2 a.m. now, and I'm writing this on my phone, trying to make sense of it. My sister, Ellie, told me years ago Lori was trouble. Too selfish, she said. I didn't listen. Thought I was building something real. Now I'm in a motel room with stained carpet, wondering how I missed it. Phone's back on now. 38 missed calls from Lori, 12 texts. Stuff like, "Where are you?" and "We need to talk." I don't reply. Can't. My buddy Sam texts, asking why Lori called him freaking out. I tell him, caught her cheating. I'm done. Talk tomorrow. He writes back, "Damn, man. You okay?" No, Sam, I'm not okay. I've got $200 in my wallet, 2 jobs I can't miss, and a life that just blew up in my face. Tomorrow, I've got to figure out the bank stuff. Our money's all tied up together. I don't even know where to start. Guess I'll find out. It's 5:30 a.m., and I haven't slept. The motel room's got this buzzing fluorescent light above the sink that I can't turn off, and the mattress feels like it's stuffed with rocks. My alarm's about to go off for the lumberyard shift, but I'm just lying here, staring at the water stains on the ceiling. My head's a mess. Lori's voice keeps echoing, calling me a loser, that laugh of hers cutting deeper every time I replay it. 6 years, man. 6 years of hauling lumber and pumping gas. Also, she could play bakery boss, and this is what I get. I drag myself out of bed, splash cold water on my face, and look in the mirror. I look like hell, bags under my eyes, stubble I haven't shaved in days, hair sticking up like I stuck my finger in a socket. Gotta pull it together, though. Can't lose my jobs on top of everything else. I grab my phone. 52 missed calls from Lori now, 18 texts. The latest one's from 3:14 a.m. Jake, please. I'm sorry. Just tell me you're okay. Sorry. Yeah, right. I mute her number and text my boss at the lumber yard, Tom. Personal emergency. Need today off. First time ever, I swear. He replies quick. Take care of yourself, kid. See you tomorrow. Tom's a good guy. Gruff, but fair. Gas station's next. Calling sick there too. Never missed a day at either place, so they cut me some slack. By 8 a.m., I'm sitting in my truck outside First National Bank, waiting for it to open. Our money's all in a joint account. About $12,000 we've been saving for a house. Well, I've been saving. Lori's bakery's been a black hole. Rent for the shop, ovens, supplies, all that crap. I'm not letting her drain it now that I know what she's really about. Doors open at 9 o'clock, and I'm first in line. The teller's this older lady, Margaret, who's seen me deposit checks 100 times. She takes one look at me and frowns. You all right, Jake? She asks. Not really, I say. Need to split my money out of the joint account. Half of it. New account, my name only. She nods, no questions, just gets to work. Guess she's seen this kind of thing before. Takes about an hour, $6,000 moves to my new account. I leave the rest for rent and bills, cause I'm not trying to screw us both, just protect what's mine. Margaret prints me a new debit card right there, and I change my direct deposits from both jobs. Cancel the joint credit card too. Lori's got her own card, let her figure that out. By 10:30, I'm done, and it feels like I've ripped a band-aid off a wound that's still bleeding. Phone's got 60 missed calls now. I text Lori once. Heard you with Mitch. It's over. Don't call me. Then I block her. Next stop, Sam's place. He's my best friend since high school. Works at an auto shop. Lives in a little duplex 20 minutes away. I pull up, and he's already on his porch, coffee in hand, waving me over. You look like you got hit by a truck, he says. Feel like it, I reply. I tell him everything. The anniversary surprise, what I heard, the motel. He listens, doesn't interrupt, just sips his coffee. When I'm done, he says, she's a damn fool, Jake. You're better off. Crash here as long as you need. His place ain't big. Living room, 1 bedroom, a couch that's seen better days, but it beats the Pine Rest. I take him up on it. We sit there a while, not saying much. Around noon, my sister Ellie calls. She's 3 years older, lives an hour away with her husband and 2 kids. Lori must have called her, cause she cuts right to it. What did that witch do now? I spill it all again, and Ellie's pissed. I told you, Jake, she's a user. Always has been. You need me to come down there. I tell her no. I'm at Sam's, just need to figure out next steps. She says, get a lawyer. Yesterday. She's right. I know she's right. But I'm still too shell-shocked to move fast. Afternoon rolls around, and Sam drags me to the diner down the street. I haven't eaten since yesterday morning, and my stomach's growling even if I don't feel like it. Order a burger, fries, coffee, force it down. Sam's talking about some car he's fixing, trying to keep my mind off things, but I keep seeing Lori's hand on Mitch's knee. That smile she gave him. Was it going on for weeks? Months? How'd I miss it? I was too busy working, too tired to notice her late nights at the bakery, or the way she'd hide her phone when I walked in. By evening, I'm on Sam's couch, staring at my phone. Lori's sister, Tara, texts me. Jake, Lori's a wreck. What happened? I don't answer. Let Lori spin her story. I'm not playing that game. Sam hands me a beer, says, you did the right thing at the bank. She'd have cleaned you out. He's probably right. I found a statement last month, $200 at some boutique I figured was for baking stuff. Now I'm thinking it was clothes. Or worse, for Mitch. It's 10 p.m., and I'm beat. Sam's watching some action movie, but I can't focus. I keep thinking about the trailer, our trailer. My name's on the lease too, but I can't go back there, not yet. Tomorrow, I'll call a lawyer, like Ellie said. Start untangling this mess. For now, I just need sleep. Morning hits me like a freight train. I wake up on Sam's couch, my neck stiff from the lumpy cushions, and the smell of burnt toast drifting in from his kitchen. It's 7 a.m., October 20th, 2 days since my life went off the rails. Sam's clanging around, trying to cook breakfast, and yells, you want eggs, man? I grunt a yes, even though my stomach's still knotted up. Gotta eat something, keep moving forward. That's what my dad used to say, keep moving, Jake, even when it hurts. Sam slides a plate my way, eggs, toast, a strip of bacon he probably dug out of the freezer. You're gonna need fuel for today, he says, sitting across from me at his rickety table. He's right. I've got a lawyer to find, and I need to figure out what's happening back at the trailer. Lori's probably spinning some sob story to anyone who'll listen, and I can't let her control the narrative forever. I thank Sam for the food and choke it down with black coffee. Tastes like motor oil, but it wakes me up. By 9 a.m., I'm on the phone with a lawyer Ellie recommended, some guy named Paul Grayson, works out of a little office downtown. I call, tell his receptionist I need a divorce consult fast. She slots me in for 11 o'clock, says it's $350 for the hour. That's half my weekly gas station pay, but I don't have a choice. I shower quick in Sam's bathroom, water's lukewarm, soap's a sliver, and throw on the same jeans and flannel from yesterday. No time to grab clothes from the trailer yet. I get to Grayson's office at 10:55, a brick building squeezed between a barber shop and a pawn store. He's older than I expected, gray hair, wire glasses, suit that's seen better days, but he's sharp. Shakes my hand firm, sits me down, and says, "Tell me everything, son. Don't leave nothing out." So I do. The 2 jobs, the bakery, the anniversary dinner, what I heard Lori say to Mitch, how I split the bank account. He takes notes, nods, doesn't interrupt. When I finish, he leans back and says, "You've got a solid case. Adultery's still a factor here in Tennessee, won't change the assets much, but it could kill any alimony she might try for. You got proof?" "Not yet, I admit. Just what I heard. But I'll get it." He tells me to start saving anything I can, texts, receipts, whatever shows she's been stepping out or hiding stuff. Says communication's gotta be written from now on, text or email, no calls. Paper trail's your best friend, he says. We map out the divorce process, file soon, split the savings fair, figure out the trailer lease. I leave with a plan and a $350 hole in my pocket, but it feels like a step. Afternoons when things get messy. I'm back at Sam's, Googling how to catch a cheating spouse on my phone, when Ellie calls again. "Lori showed up at Mom and Dad's this morning," she says, voice tight. "Crying, saying you abandoned her, that she doesn't know what's wrong. Mom lost it, told her to get off the porch or she'd call the cops." I can't help but laugh a little. Mom's a firecracker, always hated Lori's attitude. Dad just stood there shaking his head. Ellie adds, "They're on your side, Jake. We all are. That means more than I can say. Family's all I've got left to lean on." Around 3 p.m., I decide to swing by the trailer. Need clothes, my work boots, some stuff from the shed. Sam offers to come, but I tell him I'll handle it. Pull up at 3:30, and Lori's car's gone, probably at the bakery, pretending everything's fine. I let myself in with my key, and the place hits me like a punch. It's trashed, empty coffee cups, bakery flyers scattered, a pizza box on the counter. The roses I left are still there, wilted and brown, petals all over the table. Makes me sick seeing it. I grab a duffel from the closet, start packing jeans, shirts, socks, my good jacket. In the bedroom, I notice her dresser's half empty. She's been moving stuff out too, maybe to Mitch's. Then I see it, a receipt on the nightstand from a motel 30 miles away, dated 2 weeks ago. $80 for one night. Same day she said she was meeting a supplier late. I snap a picture with my phone, shove it in my pocket. Grayson's gonna love that. I'm in the shed grabbing my toolbox when I hear tires on gravel. It's Lori's Honda, pulling in fast. She's out before I can duck, storming toward me, face red and puffy like she's been crying for days. "Jake, where the hell have you been?" she yells. I keep my voice flat. "Heard you, and Mitch. I'm done. That's it." She freezes, then starts babbling, says it was a mistake. She was mad. It didn't mean anything. I don't buy it. "You called me a loser, Lori. Said you've got it handled." I'm not stupid. She grabs my arm. I shake her off. "Just leave me alone," I say, heading for my truck. She's screaming now, following me. "You can't do this, Jake. We can fix it." But I don't look back. Drive off, heart pounding, hands gripping the wheel. Back at Sam's, I show him the receipt. "That's your proof, man," he says. She's toast. He's right. I text Grayson the photo, tell him I'll get more. Night falls, and I'm on the couch again, beer in hand, thinking about that receipt. 6 years, and she's been lying to my face. Tomorrow, I'm back at work, gotta keep the money coming. But Lori's gonna learn I'm not the pushover she thinks. It's October 21st, 3 days since I caught Lori trashing me to Mitch, and I'm back at the lumber yard. Clocking at 7 a.m., and the smell of sawdust and diesel's a weird kind of comfort. My hands are busy stacking 2x4s, but my head's spinning. That motel receipt's burning a hole in my pocket, proof she's been lying, maybe for months. Tom, my boss, claps me on the shoulder around 9 o'clock. "You're quiet today, Jake. Everything good?" I shrug, say, "Family stuff," and he lets it drop. Good man, doesn't pry. Lunch break, I sit in my truck, eating a peanut butter sandwich Sam threw together. Check my phone, Lori stopped calling, but there's a text from her sister, Tara. "Jake, she's falling apart. Can you talk to her?" I don't reply. Falling apart? She wasn't falling apart when she was laughing with Mitch. I call Grayson instead, tell him about the receipt. He's pleased, says, "Keep digging. Bank records, texts, anything you can find. We'll file next week." I hang up, feeling a little steadier. Got a plan now. After work, I swing by the trailer again. Lori's car's not there perfect. I've got a key to the little desk we share in the living room, where she keeps bakery stuff. Takes me 10 minutes to find a gold mine, a stack of credit card statements she didn't shred. $150 at that boutique last month, $90 at a bar I've never been to, $200 at some spot 2 towns over, all while I was working nights. Then there's a bank notice, her bakery account's overdrawn by $4,000. She's been juggling debt, hiding it from me while I bust my ass. I take pictures of everything, lock the desk back up, and grab my old fishing rods from the shed. Ain't leaving those behind. Back at Sam's, I show him the haul. He whistles low. She's been living a whole other life, man. Yeah, she has. I spend the evening sorting through our cloud account. Found her login saved on my phone. There's photos from that bar, her smiling with Mitch, timestamped 3 weeks ago. Another one at the spa, her in a robe. Same day I was hauling lumber in the rain. I save it all, send it to Grayson. My gut twists, but there's a cold satisfaction too. She's not getting away with this. Night hits, and Sam's playing cards with me, gin rummy, his favorite. Keeps my mind off things. Around 10 p.m., Ellie calls. Lori's telling people you're the bad guy, Jake. Says you walked out for no reason. Figures. I tell Ellie about the receipts, the photos. She's quiet a second, then says, nail her to the wall, little brother. She doesn't deserve you. I laugh for the first time in days. Ellie's always had my back. Before bed, I check the joint account online. Lori's pulled $1,000 out this morning. Probably knows I've locked her out of half already. Fine, let her scramble. I text Sam's buddy, Rick, who works at the gas station with me. You see Lori around? He replies, yeah, she came by last night, asking where you were. Looked rough. Good. Let her sweat. I crash on the couch, dreaming of fishing trips I'll take once this is over. No more double shifts for her dreams, just me, a lake, and quiet. Next morning, I'm at the gas station, first shift back. Customers don't care about my mess. They just want their smokes and coffee. Around 8 p.m., Lori shows up. Walks right in, eyes red, hair a mess. Jake, we need to talk, she says, loud enough that old man Jenkins at the counter turns to look. I keep my voice low. Nothing to say. I know about Mitch, the motel, the debt. We're done. She starts crying, says, it was a mistake. I swear, I'll fix it. Too late. I tell her to leave, or I'll call the cops. She storms out, slamming the door. Jenkins mutters, women, huh, and I just nod. After my shift, I meet Grayson at his office. Show him the statements, photos, everything. He grins, first time I've seen him smile. This is a slam dunk, Jake. She's got no leg to stand on. We draft the divorce papers right there, irreconcilable differences, adultery cited, split the savings 50-50, no alimony. I sign, and it's like a weight lifts. Filings Monday. I'm ready to end this chapter. It's October 25th, a Saturday, and I'm at Sam's, sipping coffee while he fries sausage. Divorce papers are filed. Grayson called yesterday, said they'll serve Lori Monday. Feels real now, like a train I've set in motion that ain't stopping. Sam's rattling on about some car he's fixing, but I'm half listening, thinking about the trailer. Lease is up in December, 2 months to figure out where I'm going next. Mid-morning, my phone buzzes. It's Tara again. Jake, Lori's losing it. She's at Mom's, saying you're ruining her life. Ruining her life? That's rich. I text back, she ruined it herself. Tell her to check the mail Monday. Tara doesn't reply, guess she knows I'm not bluffing. Around noon, Ellie shows up at Sam's with a casserole, chicken, and rice, Mom's recipe. Thought you could use some real food, she says, hugging me tight. She's got her kids in tow, Tommy, 8, and Lila, 5, and they tackle me, yelling, Uncle Jake. Makes me smile, first real one in a week. We eat together, and Ellie grills me on the plan. I tell her about the papers, the evidence, how Lori's been bleeding money. She shakes her head. Always knew she was a leech. You're too good for her. Tommy asks why Aunt Lori's not around, and Ellie says, she's taking a break, bud, real smooth. Kids don't need the dirty details. After they leave, I feel lighter. Family's a lifeline I didn't know I needed. Monday rolls around, and I'm at the lumber yard when Grayson texts, papers served. She's got 30 days to respond. I picture Lori opening that envelope, her face crumpling. Part of me feels bad. 6 years ain't nothing. But then I remember her hand on Mitch's knee. That smug, I've got it handled. Nope, no pity. That night, I'm at the gas station, and Rick pulls me aside. Mitch came by earlier, asking if you were working. Looked nervous. Interesting. Maybe he's feeling the heat too. Tuesday, I decide to shake things up. Head to the hardware store where Mitch works. Big place, sells lumber and tools. Spot him by the paint aisle, stocking shelves. He's taller than me, broad, but today he looks smaller, jittery. I walk up, keep it calm. Hey Mitch, heard you and Lori got close. Just so you know, I've got proof, motel receipts, texts, all of it. Lawyer's handling it now. His face goes pale, and he stammers. Man, it wasn't like that. We're just friends. Sure, buddy. I don't argue. Just turn and walk out. Let him stew. Back at Sam's, I tell him what happened. He laughs. Guy's a coward. Bet he dumps her now that it's real. He's probably right. Mitch didn't sign up for this mess. That night, I check the cloud again. Find an email from Lori to some guy named Dave, dated 3 months back. She's flirting, talking about meeting up. So it wasn't just Mitch. I forward it to Grayson. This woman's a serial liar, and I was too blind to see it. Wednesday, Lori tries a new tack, shows up at the lumber yard during my break. I'm in the break room, eating a sandwich, when Tom comes in. Your wife's out front, Jake. Making a scene. I sigh, head out, and there she is, crying in the parking lot, yelling about how I'm heartless. Workers are staring, and I feel my face burn. Lori, go home. I say firm. You made your bed. She lunges at me, grabs my shirt, sobbing. I'll change, Jake, please. I pull away, tell Tom to call security if she doesn't leave. She glares, screams, You'll regret this, and peels out. I'm shaking, but I don't break. That night, Sam hands me a beer. She's desperate, man. You're winning. Maybe. But winning feels empty when your life's in pieces. I crash, dreaming of that fishing trip again. Water, silence, no Lori. November 1st, and the air's turning cold. I'm still on Sam's couch, but I've got a routine now. Lumber yard, gas station, sleep, repeat. Lori's got 3 weeks left to respond to the divorce papers, and she's gone quiet since her lumber yard meltdown. Maybe she's given up, or maybe she's plotting. Either way, I'm not letting my guard down. Midweek, I get a call from Tara. Jake, Lori's moving out of the trailer. She's staying with me for a bit. She's a mess, says you're destroying her. I keep it short. She destroyed us, Tara. I've got proof of everything. She sighs, says, I know. I saw the texts. I'm sorry. First time someone in her family's admitted it. Feels like a small win. Thursday, I head to the trailer to check on it. Place is half empty. Lori's taken her clothes, some furniture, left the kitchen a disaster. Dirty dishes, spilled flour, a broken wine glass. The bakery's shut down too. Signs gone from the storefront downtown. Guess $4,000 in debt finally caught up. I clean up what I can, pack the rest of my stuff, tools, a few books, my dad's old rifle. Lease ends soon. I'll let it go. No point hanging on to ghosts. Friday night, Sam drags me to a bar, Rusty's, a dive with cheap beer and a jukebox. You need a break, man, he says. We shoot pool, and for a couple hours, I forget the mess. Then my phone buzzes. Ellie. Lori's telling Mom you're abusive, Jake. Total lies. Mom shut her down, but heads up. Abusive? That's low, even for her. I text Grayson, add it to the file. She's desperate, grasping at straws. Next day, I confront Mitch again. Catch him leaving work, walking to his truck. Hey Mitch, I call. He turns, looks like he wants to bolt. Lori's saying I'm abusive now. That your story too? He shakes his head fast. No, man, I didn't. I'm done with her. She's crazy. Done with her? That's new. I press him. How long was it going on? He mumbles, few months. She came on to me. I'm sorry, Jake. Sorry don't fix it, but it's something. I nod, let him go. Another piece for Grayson. November 10th, Lori responds to the papers. Claims she deserves half my future earnings, says I abandoned her. Grayson laughs when he calls. She's got no case, Jake. Her debt, the affair, judge will see through it. Hearings December 5th. I feel a spark of hope. Maybe this ends clean. Thanksgiving hits, and I'm at Ellie's. Mom's there, Dad too. First holiday without Lori in years. We eat turkey, watch football, and nobody mentions her. Tommy asks if I'll take him fishing next summer, and I say yes. Feels good to plan something, anything. Later, Mom pulls me aside. You're strong, Jake. Stronger than she ever was. I hug her, choke up a little. Family's keeping me sane. December 5th, I'm in court. Lori's there, looking small in a cheap blazer, no lawyer, just her. Judge reads the filings, looks at my evidence, receipts, photos, texts, Mitch's statement. Lori tries to spin it, says I pushed her away with work. Judge ain't buying it. Rules in my favor. No alimony, split savings as is, she keeps her debt. It's over in 20 minutes. I walk out free. It's April 10th, 2025, 6 months since that night I heard Lori trash me. I'm in a new place now, a one-bedroom apartment near the lumber yard, cheap but mine. No more Sam's couch, though I owe him big. Helped me move in last week, cracked beers on the tiny patio after. Ellie and the kids came too, brought a housewarming pie. Life's quieter, simpler. Divorce was final in December. Lori's off my grid. Moved to her mom's. Bakery's a memory. Heard from Tara, she's working retail now, struggling. Mitch ghosted her after court. Guess he didn't want the baggage. Me, I quit the gas station in January. Lumberyard gave me a raise, enough to live on. Sleep's still patchy, but I'm not killing myself for someone else's dreams anymore. Winter was rough, lonely nights, second-guessing everything. Found an old photo of me and Lori at the lake, happier times. Stared at it for an hour, then tossed it. Spring's better. I'm fishing again, took Tommy out last weekend. Caught a bass, laughed more than I have in months. Sam's pushing me to date, but I'm not there yet. Wounds don't heal overnight. Ran into Lori at the grocery in March. She looked tired, thinner, bags under her eyes. I looked rough too, work boots, unshaved. We nodded, awkward, didn't talk. Paid for our stuff and left. Closure, I guess, if that's a thing. I don't hate her, just don't know her anymore. Today, I'm on my patio, coffee in hand, sun coming up. 6 months ago, I was in a motel lost. Now, I've got a job, a place, people who've got my back. Learned I'm worth more than I thought, that I can take a hit and keep going. Life's not perfect, bills stack up, nights get long, but it's mine again. That's enough for now.